I hope that this begins to bring some level of closure to everyone affected. As I sat in my office and listened to the jury's verdicts on the 30 counts against White Hat Bomber No. 2, or Dr. Tsarnaev, for the Boston Marathon bombing, I found myself trying to figure out exactly how I feel. It seems like just yesterday that the first explosion knocked me and my friend Caitlin to the ground as we stood near the finish line. It also feels like it never really happened at all, and that this has just been one long, smoke-filled nightmare. I have seen firsthand the devastation and destruction that those blasts caused. I have seen the strength, courage, and resolve of those who lost family members, friends, limbs, hearing, jobs, sleep, and so many other things since that first bang. I have seen the city of Boston come together in a way I didn't know was possible. I have seen humanity, charity, generosity, and support from neighbors and friends, strangers and family. I have seen the city of Watertown turn into what could only be the set of a Hollywood movie, except it was real. Neither Caitlin nor I had planned to watch the marathon that day. But when she asked if I wanted to join her watching a couple of our friends crossing the finish line, I said yes. We found a pretty good viewing spot, and I grabbed a blanket from the car. Caitlin was on my right-hand side, and in front of her, close to the street, a young girl was holding up a pink sign. I'm 6'4", so Caitlin and I switched places. Boom. On the ground. Smoke. Blood. Screams. What the $% and just happened? I crawled over to Caitlin and dove on top of her. She was trying to tell me something, but I couldn't hear her. I looked down at her legs and saw the injury to her calf. I picked up the blanket, pressed it against her leg, picked her up, and carried her around the corner. I knew I had to do something to slow the bleeding, so I took off my t-shirt and pressed it against the wound, using my sweatshirt to tie it down. With the help of strangers, I put Caitlin in the car, and we sped off to the hospital.